Little Miss Birthday by Roger Hargreaves. Hello, boys and girls. I don't know if today might be your special birthday, but we're going to read Little Miss Birthday by Roger Hargreaves. Are you ready? Are you sitting down and are you comfy? Okay, let's get started. Little Miss Birthday by Roger Hargreaves. Little Miss Birthday enjoys every day because every day is someone's birthday. And Little Miss Birthday loves birthday presents. She loves choosing presents, she loves wrapping presents, and she loves giving presents. She's very good at choosing presents. Little Miss Birthday prides herself on always picking the perfect present, however fussy the person might be. Last year, she gave Mr. Fussy a tiny iron for ironing his shoelaces. It was exactly what he wanted. Nobody is sure if they've ever seen Mr. Fussy look quite as happy. Look at him with his tiny iron for his shoelaces. She gave Little Miss Star a radio which gives her a round of applause every time she turns it on. And she gave Mr. Bump a bed with no legs. No more going bump in the night for Mr. Bump when he falls out of bed. Little Miss Birthday has a birthday book to help her keep track of everyone's birthday. A very big birthday book. Last week, Little Miss Birthday was leafing through her book to see whose birthdays were coming up. Mr. Lazy, she read aloud, easy peasy. I'll give Mr. Lazy an alarm clock with a silent alarm. Now who is next? Mr. Wrong. Ooh. A puzzled expression settled across Little Miss Birthday's face. She could not think of anything to give Mr. Wrong. Just think harder, she told herself. But the harder she thought, the more puzzled she became. Little Miss Birthday did not have a clue what to give Mr. Wrong for his birthday. Everything she could think of would be wrong. The next day, she had plenty of time to ponder this problem because it was Little Miss Late's birthday, and Little Miss Late, it won't surprise you to hear, was late for her own birthday. When she finally turned up, she loved her present, a bus stop. No more running to the bus stop to catch the bus. Now she always had one with her. That night, Little Miss Birthday hardly slept a wink. Mr. Wrong's birthday was drawing closer, and she had no idea what to give him. The following day, Little Miss Birthday decided the simplest thing to do was to visit Mr. Wrong and hope that would give her a few ideas. Mr. Wrong lived in a house that, well, looks just wrong. When Little Miss Birthday rang the doorbell, it did not go ding ding, it did not even buzz. Do you know what noise it made? It went oink, oink. Come in, said Mr. Wrong as he answered the door and promptly stepped outside. Mr. Wrong and Little Miss Birthday made themselves comfortable in the garden. They had a long conversation, none of which made any sense to Little Miss Birthday, but she did have a very nice time. Though unfortunately their chat left Little Miss Birthday no nearer to solving the problem of what to give Mr. Wrong as a birthday present. Next day, Little Miss Birthday went for a walk. What would Mr. Wrong want more than anything else, she asked herself, watching the autumn leaves blowing past. Morning, Mr. Muddle, she said to Mr. Muddle, who was on his way to the shops. Or was he on his way back? He could never be sure. Afternoon, replied Mr. Muddle. Lovely summer's day we're enjoying. But it's not summer, said Little Miss Birthday, and then she had an idea. Of course. Thank you, Mr. Muddle, she cried, and rushed off to organise Mr. Wrong's birthday present. A few days later, it was Mr. Wrong's birthday. Little Miss Birthday went round to Mr. Wrong's house with his present. Mr. Wrong had heard the doorbell. Oink, oink, but he kept opening the wrong door. He'd opened the pantry door, the cupboard door, and the fridge door before he finally opened the front door. Wow, Mr. Wrong, he gets everything wrong. Goodbye, greeted Mr. Wrong. He looked at Little Miss Birthday. You've bought me a present, he said. It must be... Before Mr. Wrong could utter another word, Little Miss Birthday cried, Happy Christmas! And gave him a present wrapped in Christmas paper. Mr. Wrong stood holding the present in astonishment. You can see that that's Christmas presents. on his birthday. "I was just about to say it must be Christmas, and I was right," he exclaimed. Mr. Wrong was over the moon. Little Miss Birthday had given him the one thing that he wanted more than anything else. Mr. Wrong wanted to be right. Mr. Wrong tore the wrapping paper off Little Miss Birthday's present. She had given him a sledge. "It's fantastic," cried Mr. Wrong. "I've always wanted a bike." Little Miss Birthday just smiled. That was Little Miss Birthday by Roger Hargreaves.